Order a lot of games.
Bro, what?
It just went directly.
I'll be leaving like right now.
Yeah, he is. 100%. Just plummeted. What's it?
No way.
There's no way. I can't.
Posting Jamal Murray in the bubble.
I don't want that.
Jamal Murray got slow.
Buffalo really out shooting Boston 2-1. How sweet is the story, and it could be a lot worse for the Sabres than just 1-0. Ostrow's had a ton of chances.
He's had a ton of chances. One guy that Buffalo's going to have to make sure that they keep in check because although his goal scoring has been down this year, I believe in this series there, he's got to get back to the goal scoring production like we've seen in past years there. He's had plenty of opportunities to do it this year. He played with the rookie centerman this year with Fraser Minton, and his production was still really high, but he's got to get back there in order for Boston to get and compete in this series and win this series.
That's my mute. That's my mute.
James, you might want to delete that one
Oh.
from Instagram, buddy. Has he just been recording this whole time?
Oh no. I stopped and did him stop. There's a lot. So Matthew Hurley. Oh yeah! Yes, sir. Who was on the soccer team is leaving and is not coming back. Skill Bender. What's up, guys? Or actually, what's good? It's your boy JG Tennis back with another video. I know it's been a while since y'all last saw me. Like, this is like my more recent video. Like, if you look at the videos I usually post, those are videos that like I filmed like a week prior, but because I had of storage and having to post like videos beforehand, that is why like you don't really see a lot of most recent videos from me. But just want to give a quick shout out to Methodist Tennis. We did good. We made it to the final, and now it's time for next year. Well, for now, I'm gonna do a little update real quick, and then I'm gonna get right into the video today. So right now, I am, what would you say, getting ready to be ready for my internship, and I'm gonna talk about what videos are coming up. So of course, you know, I'm gonna have some mini videos that I always post with me, but this video I'm posting in the update will be about tennis. So it will be a ranking video, not a ranking video, a video about GOAT seasons, great seasons. So stay tuned for that one, and I will be excited to post this one. So this video will be about that, and the next few videos I plan to post will be one of my full tennis matches from a while ago. I think another one, I had another one as well. Then I'm gonna do more story times. So I'm gonna do my story times, and I will be talking about my freshman year in review. It was a wonderful freshman year. I'm excited for that. And this summer, you know, I'll be doing a lot of good stuff, so I'm excited for that. Well, that is the update, and I will get you to the video that I'm doing today. Let's go. Alright guys, I'm back. So you just saw the update. So we're gonna be talking about a video. My idea of a video is great seasons. So say for instance, I made this player that had pretty good seasons, that's won many Grand Slams in tennis. Here's this. So after he had a pretty good year one time, he then had injuries where he missed Roland Garros and he missed Wimbledon. So he moved down to number 27 in the world, right? After he was top. People were wondering, will he be the same? Maybe he could. So let's see. So he started the ranking as 27 in the world. But what if he wins the Rogers Cup, which is a Masters 1000, and the Western and Southern Masters 1000? Then he wins the US Open. So if he were to be 27 in the world and do all of that, maybe, I don't know if he would jump. So now, after winning the US Open, it would say that I'll be like, I was winning those tournaments, I'll be 7, 4, 6, or 7 or 9. Could be wrong. Then 15. After winning 2 more titles, I win in Tokyo. Then I win the Shanghai Masters. Then I am now in the top 10 again, or the players in the top 10 again. And then he was a finalist at the Paris Masters 1000. So now he is now in the ATP Finals. right? He would lose one match in the round robin, but make the semis and make the final and beat the person that he lost to and win the Nito ATP finals. What would the rank be now? He would probably be number 4 in the world, right? So then, he goes into next year. He loses in the semifinals of Adelaide, loses in the semifinals of Australia, wins Indian Wells, makes the semifinal of Miami, wins Monte Carlo, wins Rome, loses semifinals of Roland Garros, makes the Halle final, wins Wimbledon, semifinals of the Canadian Open, Cincinnati semifinals, US Open semifinals, Nito ATP finals, and doesn't make the semis. So he wins 1, 2, 3, 4 tournaments. I'll probably still be number 4. Or number 3 at least. ChatGPT says that I could possibly be number 1 or number 2, but in real life we know that's not possible. So now, what is next? The next season. The next big season. Oh man, this is a lot of stuff. Okay, I'll get back to y'all with the next season. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So now, continuing. He's coming in to the season. He's ranked number 4 in the world, right? Ranked number 4 in the world. And he comes in on a hot streak. He wins Adelaide, which he plays 5 matches. He wins the Australian Open, plays 7 matches. Wins Indian Wells and Miami, the Sunshine Double. Right? So then he lost to the semis in an ATP 250 tournament. So he started the season 26-0, which is insane. Djokovic, remember, started 41-0 in the season. He skipped Monte Carlo in this season. The player skipped Monte Carlo, and he won Madrid. Then he won Rome. And then he made the final of Roland Garros, but lost in 4 sets. He had a very, 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 very good clay season, losing only 2 matches. Think about this. He's already playing good. Could he possibly be number 1 in the world? Is he number 1 yet? Not yet. So then he wins Halle. And then wins Wimbledon. Now he is number 1 in the world, right? Then, when comes the American swing, the hardcourt swing, back in the hardcourt swing where you're ready for the US Open. He lost the quarterfinals of the Canadian Open, but then won the Western and Southern Open in a classic battle, which had a classic battle in the semifinal and the final, then lost in a classic in the US Open final. So what a season that he had. That year, he went 81-4. Started the season off on a high level, 26-0. Oh, I forgot to mention, he after the U.S. Open loss, he would go on to win the Paris Masters, and then went on to win the Nitto ATP Finals, undefeated in the Nitto ATP Finals. So he was now number one, the year-end number one, 81-4. What a season that he had. He won 11 out of the 13 finals he was in, made all 4 Grand Slam finals, which is unbelievable. Played 85 matches and had a 95.3% win record. Won 11 finals. Played in 13 of them. All 4 losses were to top 8 players, but had winning records against the people he lost to. So let's see. Of course, he started ranked number 4, won 2 Grand Slams, made all 4 Slam finals, won 5 Masters events. Wait, no, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. He won 6 Masters events and the Nitto ATP Finals. Lost 4 matches, had winning records against him. Okay, so let's see. He was prediction. ChatGPT says he would end the season world number 1. Yes, he would be world number 1. He would definitely be world number 1. So what a great season that he had. And that wasn't the only season that I predicted for a player. Another season I predicted for the same player is that he would be one of the best players of all time. Let me go back up. And this happened before, like, some other stuff. So, like, now that he was ranked number 4 again a few years later, he wins an event in Adelaide, right? To begin the year. Then loses the Australian Open final. He then plays Indian Wells in Miami and loses in the finals of both. So he's 1-3 in finals to start the year. When clay season came, he won Monte Carlo. He won, why'd I say Monte Carlo again? He won Barcelona. He won Madrid. He won Rome. And he won Roland Garros. So he was having a great, probably the greatest clay court season since Rafael Nadal. Won, like this match, he won Monte Carlo, won Barcelona, won Madrid, won Rome, won Roland Garros. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He now has 6 titles. He made 9. Wait. 1, 2, 3. He's made 9 finals, winning 6 of them, right? Is he back at number 1 yet? Not yet. He then wins Halle and wins Wimbledon. All right. He's now almost at number 1 in the world. Only 3 losses right now. He then wins the Canadian Open, makes the final of Cincinnati, and then makes the final of Cincinnati, loses, and then wins the U.S. Open final. What about that? Now he's world number 1. He then wins Shanghai, which puts him at year number 1. He wins the Paris Masters, and then he wins the Nitto ATP Finals. He won 15 titles. Adelaide, Monte Carlo, Barcelona, Madrid, Rome, Roland Garros, Halle, Wimbledon, Canadian Open, U.S. Open, Shanghai Masters, Paris Masters, Nitto ATP Finals. He won Hold on, it says 15. 1, 1, 2. No, wait, hold on. Adelaide, Monte Carlo, Barcelona, Madrid, Rome, Roland Garros, Halle, Wimbledon, Canadian Open, US Open, Shanghai Masters, Paris Masters, Nito ATP Finals. It says 13 titles. What am I doing? I think that says 13 out of 17. But hey, we'll see what happens. Now he is world number 1 again. But guess what? He's still on his hot dominant streak. Wins Australian Open, wins Dubai, wins Indian Wells, wins Miami, wins Monte Carlo, wins Madrid, wins Rome, and Roland Garros to start the year. He wins his first 8 titles, beating Novak Djokovic's record of when Novak won his first 7 titles. And think about this. He was 8-8 in big titles. He's like undefeated. He then loses in the final of Halle and then loses the Wimbledon final, right? So he still went to finals. And then he won the Canadian Open and won the Cincinnati Open, but lost in the US Open final. So he still had a great year. He then lost the final in Shanghai, lost in the Paris Masters final, but after he lost one match in the Nito ATP Finals, he won the title, beating the player he lost to. So, how was that? He had a great year. After the big start, he kind of lost a little bit, but then he came back. He was 89-6. He then went on another big streak the next year, started off 42-0 to start the year. He won Adelaide, Australian Open, Dubai, Indian Wells, Miami, Monte Carlo, Barcelona. Then lost the quarterfinals of Madrid and lost the final of Rome. So now he had 2 losses, right? But he won Roland Garros and he won Wimbledon. He then wins the Western and Southern Open, but loses in the semifinals of the US Open. He then loses in the round of 32 in Shanghai and round of 16 in Paris and went 3 for 5 in the Nito ATP Finals. So, of course, he was still the year-end number 1. Was 10-1 in finals. He was actually 72-6. World number 1. But yeah. So then he starts off After a little bit of a shank, he went back down to number 4 in the world on some occasions, but then he kind of got his back. He starts off the year losing the Australian Open. Wins Dubai, wins Indian Wells, loses in Miami, wins Monte Carlo, wins Barcelona, loses Madrid, wins Rome, wins Roland Garros, wins Halle, loses in the Wimbledon final, loses in Canada, wins Cincinnati, and he wins the U.S. Open. He then loses in the Shanghai final, loses in the Paris Masters final, but then he wins the Nitto ATP finals. What a year. Wins Dubai, Indian Wells, Monte Carlo, Barcelona, Rome, Roland Garros, Cincinnati, U.S. Open, Nitto ATP finals. So he had another pretty good year, 93-6. So now let's see what happens. Australian Open. He wins the Australian Open, right? He wins Dubai. Lost in the Indian Wells final. Well, no, that's not it. I forgot I scrapped it. He won the Australian Open. He won Dubai. He won Indian Wells. He won Miami. He won Monte Carlo. Lost in the Barcelona final. Won Madrid. Won Rome. Won Roland Garros. Won Halle. Won Wimbledon. He won Canada. Won Cincinnati. And then lost the U.S. Open final. My gosh. He was on fire after that loss in Barcelona. After he lost the U.S. Open final, he lost the final in Shanghai, lost the Paris Masters final, and then lost in the final to the Nitto ATP finals. But guess what? He was still world-ending number 1, and that was his last best season. 105. Think about that. How good do you have to be? So now you see, you go to the seasons ranked. Dream season number 3, 7-2-6 is regarded as at number 6. He started the year off 42-0, but the late season dip stopped him, and he had fewer total wins than the others. At number 5 was the one about the 93-6. Big ATP, 2 Grand Slams, and was very consistent. Dream season number 1 when he was 81-4. It's number 4. 11 titles, 6 Masters 1000s title, 1 Australian and Wimbledon, won all 5 matches in ATP finals. Great start to finish dominant, slightly fewer total wins than 4 and 5, but was still dominant. Dream season 2, 89-6. Peak level dominance, very high win percentage, and a light consistency. Incredible final peak season when he won 12 titles, 3 Grand Slams, 8 Masters 1000s, and was 4-1 in the ATP finals. But at number 1 comes when he made the finals of every He made the finals of every tournament that whole year. He was unbelievable. And in his career, he would win 15 from those incredible seasons. But overall, especially from the other seasons, he would win 21 Grand Slams overall. So that is my player that I made up. And this video will be posted tonight because I needed a video to post. So I'm very excited for this video to be posted. And y'all know that this year I'm excited for a lot more things. And it's gonna be good that I get to see everybody and I get to do the things that I do. So now this video will be posted. More videos to post coming soon in the coming days. And it's been your boy JG Tennis, and peace out.